Today we're taking a look at one of the most advanced robot vacuums designed for cleaning large homes with minimal effort from you. And this is the Yeedi S20 Infinity robot vacuum. It's built for everyday cleaning, handling tough stains with deep stain removal, picking up stubborn pet hair from carpets with a strong suction, and keeping itself clean in the process. You also get edge cleaning for a more thorough clean around your home, and it can also climb over small thresholds, and one of the coolest features on this is its bagless design. This currently retails for $999, but you can pick this up at a discounted price if you buy right now, and I'll leave the link below in the description. With that said, let's go ahead and jump in and see if this robot vacuum is right for you. The design of the S20 Infinity Omni Station looks really good. It comes in a gray color with a square body, giving it a clean and modern look. One thoughtful touch is the rubber silicone bumpers that is included for the corners, and this helps prevent your kids or yourself from getting scratched. Now taking a closer look at the home station, this setup includes two water tanks, one for clean water and one for the dirty water, and both can be removed easily from the top. On the front, there is a large dustbin where all the trash and debris is collected. It features a quick release handle, making it easy to remove, along with a one-click empty button that simplifies the process even more. You can also remove the filter that's on the top to wash or replace. And the entire inner assembly comes out, which makes deep cleaning and washing this very easy to do. The dust container holds up to 1.6 liters of debris, so you can continue cleaning for a couple weeks before you need to empty it out. Since this system doesn't require bags, you'll save money over time, and it's also more eco-friendly. I really like this bagless design because it's much easier to empty, get everything cleaned, and get everything back up and running without having to remember to buy replacement bags before you run out. So the vacuum automatically empties its dustbin into the larger container on the Omni Station every single time it returns to the station, and it also washes and dries the mop pad using hot water and air. This helps prevent mold and odor buildup, keeping everything fresh without you having to wash it manually. Taking a closer look at the robot vacuum itself, it features a removable brushed aluminum top cover. Underneath you'll find a dustbin with a removable filter that can be washed or replaced when it wears out. This is also where the power switch is located, along with the area used to connect it to your Wi-Fi and where you can scan the QR code to set it up. The larger button with the power icon also doubles as the status indicator, showing the battery level of the vacuum. It's touch sensitive as well, so a short press lets you pause or resume a cleaning session. Flipping it over, this is what the bottom looks like. You got the Ozmo Roller 2.0, which extends outwards during mopping to get very close to edges and corners. The main brush features a V-shaped design with built-in plastic cutters in the center to help cut through hair and reduce tangling. There is also a side brush that is long enough to reach alongside the baseboard and corners. So these red components alongside the rubber wheels are the extension arms that help it climb over thresholds so it doesn't get stuck. Around the edges, you'll find the drop sensors that help prevent it from falling off ledges or stairs. On the front of the robot is where the camera and sensor are located for navigation and obstacle avoidance. On the back you'll find the charging pins for recharging at the dock, and also a small water tank container where it collects the dirty water as it mops. The roller brush on this features an anti-tangle design, and so far it's been working really well. I haven't experienced any hair being tangled up during use. This vacuum delivers a suction power of 19,500 pascals, which is very strong compared to others in this price range. That power makes a noticeable difference, especially when it comes to picking up pet hair from carpets. In my testing, this has been doing a solid job overall. The great thing is that no matter what suction power you set this to, when it detects carpets, it automatically activates a suction boost to help pull out embedded dust and debris from the carpet. For mopping, the Ozmo Roller 2.0 does a great job at tackling stains on different types of flooring. The mop roller spins at 200 rotations per minute while spraying clean water, creating consistent scrubbing motion. At the same time, it continuously extracts dirty water, allowing it to keep cleaning without dragging grime across the floor and delivering a much more effective mopping. When it comes to cleaning the edges of your home, the TruEdge 2.0 system lets it get very close to the baseboard when mopping and when it's vacuuming. However, at 90-degree corners, it can't fully reach in since the mop roller just doesn't fit quite all the way in. So keep in mind that you will have to manually mop those corners every now and then. Now the side brush does a better job at pulling in the trash from those 90 degrees corners, but it's still not 100% perfect. The Omni Station does a great job of keeping the roller mop clean, and you can adjust the drying time to 2 hours, 3 hours, or even 4 hours. I personally have it set to 3 hours, and that's been working really well for me. The nice thing is that the mop cleaning tray can be removed, which makes it really easy to rinse out when it gets dirty after a couple of weeks of use. So this robot vacuum has a dedicated cleaning solution compartment, and it actually comes with two separate solution trays, one for regular cleaning solution and the other for a stronger solution. I really like when home stations have a dedicated tray because they automatically pour and dilute the solution as needed, so you don't have to guess and mix it into the water tank yourself. The robot vacuum does an excellent job at navigating around your home. It uses the AIVI 3D Omni approach, which relies on a camera and sensors to detect and avoid obstacles. While it does a solid job overall, it's not completely flawless. It will bump into items occasionally. That said, it has a rubber bumper on the front, so it won't ding up your baseboard or furniture. In my testing, navigating has been very reliable, and it doesn't bump into objects very often. One of the standout features on here is the TruPass 4-wheel drive system. It can climb thresholds up to 2.4 centimeters or just under an inch, which allows the vacuum to get over most standard thresholds in a home, and this makes it easy for the vacuum to move between rooms and continue cleaning your entire home without getting stuck. So I don't have any areas in my home where the floor level changes, so I created a small enclosure to force the vacuum to climb a step. I used a 0.75 inch thick wood and added a mat underneath and on top of it to bring the total height to about 0.8 inches. The vacuum handled it really well and had no problems getting over it. So this supports multi-floor mapping, which is especially useful if you live in a 2-story home. You can carry the robot vacuum upstairs and start a cleaning cycle for the entire upper level. This is also useful if you have an office in your backyard. You can simply carry this over to your office and get your office space mapped out and then let the robot clean. Once it's finished, it will return to its original starting point from where you dropped it off, and from there you can take it back to the Omni Station, where it will empty the dustbin and wash the mop out roller automatically. The battery life on this is also pretty impressive. It can cover up to 150 square meters on a single charge, so if you have a large home, it should be able to handle a full cleaning cycle even with max suction. And a really useful feature on this is what they call power boost. So every time the robot returns to the station to empty the dustbin or wash the roller, it rapidly tops off the battery before heading back out. Under normal charging, it pulls about 49.2 watts, but when it enters power boost, it can spike up to 155.8 watts for a short duration. That means that a quick 3-minute charge at 6% battery, which might not sound like much, but it helps keep the robot going longer during larger cleaning jobs. Connecting this to the app was straightforward. The app itself is simple to use and makes it easy to customize your cleaning schedule, choose specific areas to clean, and set virtual boundaries for spots you wanted to avoid. It also creates a 3D map of your home and it shows real-time progress so you can quickly see where it's clean and where it's currently cleaning. Once it's done cleaning, you get a cleaning log of the tasks that it completed and get a detailed view of the areas that it cleaned. From the app, you can fully control how the robot cleans. You get 3 cleaning modes to choose from, 4 suction levels, adjustable water flow, cleaning speed options, and the ability to select 1 or 2 passes. In the settings, you can also select preset cleaning scenarios. For example, the post-meal clean option automatically targets areas like the kitchen and dining room, which tend to get messier after eating. There's also a pet area scenario designed to focus on spots where your furry friend spends most of the time, helping keep those high traffic areas clean from constant in and out activity. In the app, you can also check the health of each part of the vacuum and the station, like the filter inside a brush, so you know exactly when it's time to replace them and keep maintenance running smoothly. Overall, the Yeedi S20 Infinity robot vacuum is a great option if you're looking for something that requires very little maintenance and don't want to worry about constantly having to buy dust bags. It delivers a strong cleaning performance with reliable navigation, solid edge cleaning, and a consistently strong mopping. Alright, so that does it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget to drop a like if you found the video helpful and subscribe for more tech related content, and I will talk to you on the next one.